What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Horror Hangout. I have a quick little video for you. It's a movie review for a movie that came out in 2020. We just got it December 7th or December 6th, 2022 over here in the States on Screenbox. It's called History of the Occult. It is oh man, I don't even know how to start explaining this movie because I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you. I've already seen the movie twice and I still need to watch it again. I need to watch some breakdown videos. This is a dense, thick, heavy layered onion of a movie, man. I'm telling you what, it's a film directed by Christian Jesus Ponce. Came out in 2020. It was a Spanish speaking movie. It's in black and white. It's in a like a squared ratio. It's a very, very unique movie. The synopsis is very thin. It says, preparing for a special broadcast, the crew of a local news show is getting ready for a potentially explosive story to break regarding a connection between their government and an actual witch coven. It's 60 minutes to midnight's last broadcast, the most famous journalism show on TV. Tonight, it's Adrian Marcato, who might expose a conspiracy that links government to an actual witch coven, like I said before. That's the only two synopses I can find. I don't even know where to begin with this movie. I'll try to keep the video short. I'm not going to spoil anything, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to convince you guys to go watch this movie, because, man, I'm telling you, this movie is a 10. I loved it. It starts off, it's a little slow, and you're like, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're like, because it's only about 90 minutes, right? Before you know it, you're deep into this movie. Things are going at a rapid pace, and you're like, wait a minute, when did it speed up? It's wild. This filmmaking is brilliant. This movie is chilling. It's like a noir. It's like a noir film mixed with a like government thriller, political thriller, with horror movie just sprinkled all over it. I don't know, man, but the fact that they did it in like an old school standard TV ratio, black and white. The acting is phenomenal. The dialogue is the crazy thing, though, because this movie is very dense and thick. Like I'm saying, this is a lot of information in 90 minutes. My wife and I watched it 2 times on the same day, and I don't mean that we watched it and then we like, okay, let's rewatch. No. We watched it, and then as soon as it was over with, I said, hey, you want to watch that again? And she was like, yeah. And I said, all right, we'll watch it later tonight. As soon as the kids laid down, we threw it right back on and watched the whole thing again. We're already talking about watching it a 3rd time. I want to watch a couple breakdowns of the movie because I'm not 100% sure that I understand everything that happened in it. The dialogue is heavy. There's a lot of it, and it's in Spanish. You have to read it if you don't understand Spanish. I think it's Spanish. Oh boy, I hope that's what it was. It sounded like Spanish. I honestly didn't even check. Pretty positive it's Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, you're good to go. But not for maybe a total of 30 seconds in the whole film is there quiet. It's dialogue the whole entire movie, and you have to pay attention. So if you're interested in something like that, this might be one of the best movies I've seen in years. I had the same feeling after watching this that I did with The Lighthouse, which is odd because it's also in a square frame, black and white. Subtitles were necessary, different reasons, but I felt fulfilled. I felt eager to watch it again. This one, I like this. I'm not gonna say better than anything or whatever, but I like this movie so much, man. I love this film. I need to own this movie. I hope that you guys have Screenbox because it's only on there right now. If you don't, go sign up for that thing. You can watch it through Amazon Prime, get like a free trial for a week or something, and you can go check it out for like $4 a month. This is the kind of exclusive movie that you sign up for a service to watch. It is phenomenal. It's oh my goodness, it's so amazing. The acting is so good. The story is just bananas. And the crazy part is, it's absolutely believable. So you have this TV host. He's at a talk show. It's like a 60 Minutes type talk show. And he's being like blackballed because he's got some information that they don't want him to know. And he starts talking about it. And he's like, yo, we're going to talk about it anyways. And then they have some outside entity that funds their final episodes. They're going to get to show this episode. And they're going to get to the bottom of some of these conspiracy theories. And just wild stuff starts happening. And the best part is it's dialogue driven. So it's character driven. So the facial expressions matter. The things that these people are saying, they all matter. And if you're not careful, you'll miss something. This is something you have to be able to focus and concentrate on the movie. I would say that no movie is actually perfect. So the one thing about this movie that I wish happen is that since it's not in English, I guess if I spoke Spanish, it wouldn't matter that much. Either get me a really good dubbed version of this so that I can watch it and listen to it and hear the conversation, because reading it, you're not going to catch everything the first time. And I don't know, maybe slow it down a little bit, because they're going. This movie's pace, while it's not action filled, this has got a pace to it, and it oh man, I love this movie. I may even get my wife to sit down and talk with me about it a little bit more later on a more spoiler type video where we can talk about the plot details a bunch. If you're interested in that, let us know in the comments. But I'm so excited about this movie. I loved it. This might be my second favorite movie of the year, and it's only because I love Terrifier so much that it's not the first, because this movie blew my mind. We were waiting for this movie for some months, and I'm so glad we waited, and I'm so glad that we got it. Go check out History of the Occult. It's an amazing movie. It's streaming only on Screenbox right now. I give this one a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying that's necessarily perfect. I'm just rating it a 10 out of 10. Okay? I don't know if that makes any sense. But I'm pumped for this movie. I can't wait to watch it again. I'm going to watch some breakdowns. If you've got any information on it that's spoilering stuff, if you've got any information that's spoiling things, would you please send it to me privately so we can talk about it? And then once we do the spoiler video, we can talk about it freely on the comments. Otherwise, man, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that you're as excited about this movie as I am. Please give us a thumbs up, comment on this video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 1,500 subscribers. That's a pretty big deal. And if you want to support us in any other way, you can do Patreon. We got Knife Crime apparel merch that we do that I make it all myself and send it out if you care. If not, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Peace.